Welcome to another edition of Talk City Greensboro, produced by GTN, featuring interviews and events happening around town. It's an easy way to stay in the know while you're on the go. Subscribe to Talk City on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, or SoundCloud so you can keep up with what's going on in Greensboro city government. I'm your host, Josh Johnson, and with me today is Fa-la-la-la-la, Rosemary Plyben.
Hello!
Your intros are getting better and better.
I try. Yes. I so love this time of year. And one of the things I like best, cuddling up with my kids to read a holiday book. We do a lot of Christmas books at our house, but there are other holidays happening around this time of year. And books are really a great way to learn a little bit more about them. So we're going to really change things up today from our normal podcast. This is story time.
Yay!
Yes, we have Marya Ryals, a youth service librarian at the Greensboro Public Libraries. Hello.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
We are so
Thanks
glad
for
you're
coming.
here.
Yeah, we're very excited. This is going to be good. So, Marya, tell us what kind of story you brought for us today.
Okay, we're going to read Hanukkah Bear. It's by Kimmel. It is obviously a Hanukkah story, but it's kind of a silly little twist on some of the traditions of the holiday. So I hope you guys will like it.
Oh, we love silly. Bring it.
Hanukkah Bear by Kimmel. Old Bear awoke from his winter sleep. He poked his nose outside his den. What was that? Something to eat? Old Bear's empty stomach rumbled. He shook himself all over and lumbered out of his den to follow the delicious smell. Bubba Braina took the last potato latke from the pan and put it in the oven with the others. Bubba Braina was 97 years old and did not hear or see as well as she used to, but she still made the best potato latkes in the village. Every year at Hanukkah, all her friends came to her house on the edge of the forest. They loved those latkes. Bubba Braina always made plenty, but tonight she made twice as many as usual. Tonight was special. Tonight the rabbi was coming. Bubba Braina hurried to get ready. Just then she heard a thump on the door. She opened it up. "Rabbi, you're here early. How nice to see you." "Grrr," growled Old Bear. "Happy Hanukkah to you too. Please come in." Old Bear walked into the room. "I'll take your coat, Rabbi. My, how thick it is." Bubba Braina tugged at Old Bear's fur. Old Bear roared, "Grrrr! Oh, you want to keep your coat on? Well, that's all right. It is chilly in here." Old Bear's nose twitched. "Thank you, Rabbi. How kind of you to say that. The latkes will taste even better than they smell." Old Bear followed his nose to the oven. "Roar! Rabbi, I'm surprised at you. You know we don't eat till we light the menorah." "That's all right. I know you were teasing. I'll light the candles. Will you say the blessings?" Roar. Bubba Braina struck a match and lit the shamus candle. Then she lit the one for the first night. Old Bear muttered and growled, "Roar, roar, roar, roar. Who has kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Oh, Rabbi, you say the blessings so beautifully." Bubba Braina sat down at the table. Old Bear sat beside her. "Let's play dreidel. We'll use these nuts." Old Bear cracked one with his teeth. "Rabbi, you won't have any nuts for the game if you eat them now." Growled Old Bear. "Don't worry, I have plenty of nuts if you need more." Bubba Braina spun the dreidel. It stopped on the letter Gimel. "I win!" Bubba Braina swept the nuts into her apron. "Roar!" Old Bear roared. "Don't be angry, Rabbi. It's only a game." She tossed him a nut, and Old Bear begged for more. "No, Rabbi, no more nuts. It's time for dinner." Bubba Braina opened the oven door and took out the platter piled high with steaming potato latkes. Old Bear sniffed the latkes as she set them on the table. "Do you prefer sour cream or jam?" she asked. "Roar," Old Bear growled. "Jam, I thought so." Bubba Braina smeared 5 big latkes with jam and stacked them on Old Bear's plate. Old Bear gobbled them down. Bubba Braina laughed. "You should use a fork. You have jam all over your face." She wet a towel and wiped Old Bear's face. I must tell you, Rabbi, you eat like a bear. Grrr. I'm hungry like a bear, so I eat like one. I can see that, Bubba Braina said. Old Bear ate and ate until the latkes were gone. He felt drowsy. His head flopped onto Bubba Braina's lap. Rabbi, you're sleepy. Who wouldn't be sleepy after such a meal? All the latkes are gone. It's time to go home. But before you leave, I have a Hanukkah present for you. She took a red scarf from her knitting basket. She wrapped it around Old Bear's neck. I made it myself. Grrr, Old Bear licked Bubba Braina's face. Bubba Braina blushed. Oh, Rabbi, at my age? Old Bear shuffled to the door. Roof, he growled as he walked out into the night. Good night to you, Rabbi. Happy Hanukkah. Bubba Braina was washing dishes when she heard another knock. I wonder who that is. Shalom, Bubba Braina. All her friends stood at the door, wishing her happy Hanukkah. Shalom, everybody, Bubba Braina said. How nice to see you. I'm sorry I don't have any more latkes. The rabbi came by. He ate them all. Bubba Braina, don't you recognize me? It was the rabbi. The rabbi couldn't have eaten your latkes, everyone said. He's been with us in the synagogue. Bubba Braina rubbed her forehead. Something strange is happening, Rabbi. I think there's an imposter going around. He looks like you. He talks like you. He even has your beard. Just then the children cried, Look at the floor! Bear tracks! A bear? And I thought it was the rabbi. Bubba Braina had to sit down. Then she began to giggle. That was a very clever bear. Or a very foolish Bubba. Ah, well, let the bear have a happy Hanukkah. I had a happy Hanukkah too, and so will you, dear friends. Bring some potatoes from the cellar. Fetch my grater and bowl. Everybody has to help. You too, Rabbi. If we work together, we'll soon have latkes for everyone. Deep in the forest, Old Bear slumbered in his den. His stomach was full of potato latkes. The warm scarf was wrapped snugly around his neck. Pleasant dreams, Old Bear, and happy Hanukkah.
Yay!
That was wonderful.
That was so great. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. It was a silly little story, but I think it's fun.
Heartwarming, though.
And if you guys want to check this book out from the library, it has the recipe in the back for how to make your own latkes.
Because I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hungry
Sour
after
cream
that.
for me. I prefer sour
Absolutely.
cream.
Yeah.
I think so. Me too. Yes. Thank you again for coming. We really
You're
appreciate
welcome.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
We're back. We want to thank our first guest for an incredible story and welcome our next guest.
Yes, we have Tanika Martin, who is the Youth Services Coordinator for the Libraries. Hello. We're so glad you're here.
Hello, thank you for having me.
All right.
you for
What
coming.
are you going to read to
Yeah.
us?
So today I'm going to read The Snowiest Christmas Ever by Jane Chapman. And before I start, I just want to let everybody know that the libraries have beautiful displays of holiday books. So if your families are looking for books to read over this holiday season, feel free to come in and pick out a favorite book for you all.
All right.
We'll do it.
All right. It was almost Christmas. The bear's cabin twinkled with decorations, and all around the tree, presents waited to be unwrapped. Delicious smells wafted from the oven, and the fire crackled cozily. All was perfect except for one thing. Snow! Squeaked Button, pointing at her storybook. Please let there be snow this Christmas. I want to see it for myself. Oh yes, Mungo cried. All fluffy and soft for Santa's sleigh to land in. Papa laughed. Don't worry, cubs. I'm sure that snow is on the way. But there was no snow at bath time, and still no snow at bedtime. Suddenly, a whoosh of wind blew something tinkly against the window. Button peeked around the curtain. It's snowing! Gasped Button. Yay! Cheered Mungo, gazing at the whirly icy flecks. I can't wait until tomorrow. Papa gave his excited bears a squeeze just in time for Christmas, he grinned. I wish it would snow forever, Button yawned sleepily. All through the night, the snow got deeper and deeper and deeper. The next morning, the family heard something falling onto the rug inside the door. Plop! Christmas cards? Wondered Papa. I'll get them, Mungo shouted, racing off. But Mungo was in for a big surprise. Whoa, Button, look at this. A mound of snow had fallen through the mail slot. Oh, Button whispered. Oh my, exclaimed Papa. I've never seen snow do that before. Snowball fight, cheered Mungo, plumping a pawful into shape and hurling it at Button. Oh, she squealed, aiming one right back. But her snowball missed the Mungo and hit Papa. Ow! Watch out, bear cubs, boomed Papa, throwing the biggest snowball of all. But Mungo ducked and thwomp! Papa's huge snowball hit the Christmas tree. Oops, he chuckled, leaping to grab the tree. No more indoor snowballs for us. Anyone want a snack? This will be the best Christmas ever, mumbled Mungo with his mouth full. And the Snowiest, giggled Button, finishing her muffin. Let's go out and play. But Button couldn't open the door. Neither could Mungo. We'll climb out the window, decided Mungo. Come on, Button. He jumped up to pull the handle and flump! An avalanche of white tumbled in. Woohoo! I have a great idea, grinned Mungo, and he began to roll a ball of snow around the floor. Button joined in, paws patting and eyes widening as the snowball got bigger and bigger. We need a carrot, Papa, called Mungo. Still hungry? Replied Papa. No, it's for the snowman, laughed Button. Oh my, an indoor snowman, exclaimed Papa. Quick, cubs, let's clean this up before he melts into an enormous puddle. The snowflakes drifted down all morning and long into the afternoon. More snow, sang the bear cubs. Just then, there was a rumble from the chimney. Is that Santa already? Asked Button. It's not nighttime yet. Quick! Downstairs, shouted Mungo. But when they got there, floof! A humongous pillow of snow plunged down the chimney and the fire went out. Oh no, gulped Papa. Now this really is too much snow. Even Mungo looked worried. If the chimney is blocked, how will Santa deliver our presents? He cried. It's all my fault, sobbed Button. I wish it would snow forever, and now this happened. Don't worry, comforted Papa, gathering up Button in his big bear paws. We'll help Santa get through. We could use the broom, Mungo suggested. Great idea, agreed Papa. He squeezed himself into the sooty chimney and pushed the broom up as far as he could. But even on tiptoe, he couldn't reach the top. We'll help, won't we, Button? Announced Mungo. So the bear cubs climbed up onto Papa's shoulder, and with a wriggle and a heave, the broom popped out. I can see stars, squeaked Button. Phew, chuckled Papa. I think we've saved Christmas. After a nice bath, the three bears cuddled by the fire. Are you sure Santa will come? Mumbled Button. Of course, grinned Papa. The snow had stopped falling at last, and the forest looked as glittery as the picture in Button's book. I love snow, she whispered dreamily as they headed for bed. And while the bears slept soundly, Santa climbed down the chimney to leave them the perfect present, a sled, cheered the bear cubs the next morning, just right for the snowiest Christmas ever. Whee!
Yay! Great story and great reading of that story.
That was
loved
fantastic.
It. Yes.
Now, I will say I got a little nervous, though, with the level of snow that we're talking about, but that's just a Papa thing.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. That is a very
I was
cool
thinking,
scene.
yes, those were some dirty bears. I was glad they took a bath at the end.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I think that this book is very warm and, gives you something to look forward to this holiday season and for the winter.
And to
as we-
smile, yeah.
Awesome.
Tanika, thank you so much.
You're more than welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, and we're back, and I love that story. That was fantastic.
It was.
And now we have one more that we get to hear.
Yes, we have Brandon Bensley, Youth Services Librarian. Hello. Benjamin Branch Library.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Okay, so what story are you going to share with us today?
The story I have for you is called "'Twas Noche Buena," which means it was Christmas Eve. It's by Roseanne Greenfield Thong, and it was illustrated by Sarah Palacios.
Love it.
Fantastic.
'Twas Noche Buena, and all through our casa, every creature was needing tamale masa. For one of our holiday tradiciones is making tamales, not one, but montones. And every last person, both chicas and chicos, is needed to make our tamales taste ricos. We stuff them with pollo, with queso and meat, and steam them in corn husks and leaves. What a treat. Our lovely adornos are hung up with cheer in hope that amigos soon will be here. Small figures of wise men, los reyes and sheep, a tiny clay cama where baby can sleep. In the corner, an arbol that's covered with bells, twinkling luces, red ribbons and shells. When our guests all arrive, we stroll down to the park and join the posadas that start when it's dark. With homemade faroles that glow in the night, we'll sing canciones by soft candlelight. From casa to casa, parading we go, remembering stories from days long ago. Lepido Posada is our humble plea. Can you offer us shelter? We ask hopefully. The first two houses do not agree, but the very last house will always say, sí. Then back to our family fiesta we race, to snuggle up close by the brick fireplace, and treat all our shivering invitados to warm mugs of chocolatey champurrado. We clink our glass marbles and play loteria, while singing and laughing, que maravilla. When out in the jardín I hear such a clatter, I spring from my silla to shout, what's the matter? The children are cheering below a great star, a brilliant piñata made out of a jar. Come Sonia, come Alma, Luis and Martin. It's time for our favorite games to begin. Dale, dale, hit it, they cry. Uno, dos, tres, now it's your try. A shower of candy soon falls to el suelo. We chase after gum and sweet caramelo. Then off in the distance, campanas chime, telling us all that it's nearly time for Misa del Gallo, our mass late at night. With candles aglow, it's a beautiful sight. We sing all our favorite canciones with choirs of angels up in the balcones. And when it is over, we get a surprise as colorful fireworks paint the night skies. Then back to our houses we happily run, knowing our cena has finally begun, with pots full of grandmother's steaming pozole and sauce for our turkey, a treat we call mole. And just when we've eaten as much as we can, we hear a loud sizzle from grandmother's pan. The children all cheer as they wait for their treat, buñuelos with cinnamon sugar so sweet. With satisfied bellies and sleepy eyes, we head to the sala for one last surprise. Giggling and cheering, we dash for the tree where regalos are waiting for you and for me. We open our cards that were chosen with care as long strands of cinta fly out everywhere. a smile from papi, a kiss from a friend, and many abrazos that don't seem to end. Now our friends are all tired from fun and fiesta. It is time to go home for a long night's siesta. Merry Christmas, they cheer as they head out of sight. Feliz Navidad, and to all a good night. And that was 'Twas Noche Buena.
Yeah, all right. I loved it.
Loved it.
Thank
and
you.
Once again, it made me hungry.
Yes. Oh,
There's
man,
a
yes.
theme with these stories.
There is a
Or
theme.
maybe it's us. I'm not sure about that. Brandon, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
sharing
That
the
was
story
wonderful.
and your talents. We just love it. And of course, this is the time of year to grab a book or maybe 10 because you're
Yes.
going to need to snuggle up a little bit, spend some time with
Absolutely.
your family. Children's books are not just for children, they're for everyone.
That's exactly
And this
right.
book is available at our library and also online through the NC Kids digital library.
Oh, I love that. Okay,
Fantastic.
so want to find out about that? GreensboroLibrary.org. That will get you where you need to go. Thanks again
Thank
to
you.
all of our guests.
Yes, thanks to all of our guests. And Rosemary, thank you. This was kind of your idea, and I think it was a wonderful
was
idea.
fun.
For a
A lot of
podcast.
fun.
So I really appreciate it. So thank all of our guests. Stay tuned in weekly by subscribing to Talk City Greensboro on iTunes, Stitcher, and Google Play. And don't forget, you can download Talk City from SoundCloud.
That's it for this week. Thank you for tuning in to Talk City. Be sure to watch GTN, your official source for news and information about the city of Greensboro. GTN is available on Spectrum Channel 13
AT&T U-verse Channel 99.
and North State Channel 31
GTN also streams live on Roku and the city's website
at greensboro-nc.gov.
Thanks.